because I've got Catalans all day, every day. No, we're going to maybe have a Bogo India. Bishop b4. At one time, everybody just played Bishop d2 as just the standard automatic. Knight d2. Okay.
I should remember preparing this line and seeing a lot of Fedoseev's games where he plays Knight bd2.
Followed
Which
by
inspired me to play it as well.
Really? Okay. Now, a different approach from Pragg. So Pragg is saying, look, my bishop on c8 wants out, and I will change the pawn structure by playing d6 and e5.
This is still very similar to that game he ended up for losing to Deak in round 1 today. Almost move by move, I think they may have had this exact position.
You take with the queen here. The reason I would take with the queen is because I would, in my mind's eye, I would rather have a shadow bishop.
Queen d2, knight e4, queen c2, f5.
And then, and then I go b3 or b4, and away we go. He's hesitating.
The Dutch position.
Yes, he is hesitating, Vladimir.
This is an important moment. Whatever piece he takes with will lead to a very different middle game.
Exactly. Bishop takes d2, e5, e4. Peter, you were telling us about a game that Pragg had where he put his pawn on e4. He was perfectly okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit early. I think it has to stay on e5 for a bit longer, and I didn't think he needed to play e5 before as early as he had. But yeah, he knows the structure inside and out. He's been playing this for years, and it clearly is his kind of comfort food in these types of pogos.
Right.
He goes for it when he wants to be very confident of what he's getting and of the following play. I think it's very good for Blitz to play structures, specifically, not even lines, but structures where your hand doesn't betray you in terms of where to put the pieces. You kind of instinctively know where things belong.
Where they're going.
How would you respond to e5? And are you at all afraid of e4?
I'm not afraid of e4. The one thing I don't want to do, actually, funnily enough, is I don't want to play d4, d5. In that case, I'm kind of shutting in my bishop, and I'm encouraging my opponent to play knight to e4 followed by f5.
We like to keep the Catalan bishop open.
Yeah, on the other hand,
g5.
I'm not a big fan of this move either, bishop g5, because after h6...
Traded, right?
Is he intending to go bishop h4?
Really?
I mean,
g5 just stuck?
Probably not, but I'm curious, because otherwise, what's the point of bishop g5?
I can take on f6 and then maybe play b4 or something and just queenside play.
Well, he's being asked the
truth.
question.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's in first place. He should not take risks like bishop h4. Well,
Right. But then on the other hand, black is probably... Don't call it way too early. Again.
And after
Rook
I
C5?
think he will end up losing this game now.
No.
It's hard to watch.
Maybe not though.
Okay, this has to end in
He's
a draw
serious.
now.
Yeah.
You take on a5 and you try to beat the a-pawn, but you shouldn't be able to, right? In a way, draw will be a kind of a quote-unquote fair result because of like what we've just watched.
I mean, I think both players had, 4 chances of winning this game. Okay, this is a dead draw. This is a dead draw.
Yeah, okay, he's not gonna. We have to assume he's not gonna lose this.
You can't. I mean, it's virtually impossible to lose this. Your king is so close to the.
Because, I mean, you can still lose on time if you just blink for a second.
I think your king needs to be like on C2.
Yeah, it really needs to be a lot further away than this. Yeah.
Take a draw. So I don't know. Arbiters are counted, right? When it will be 50 moves.
Well, A6.
A6 was a recent development.
Was
We're-
recent.
We're
it's
somewhere
still-
away, I think.
Yeah. It's just weird that you can't claim a draw.
Right.
You have no time to do that. E7, okay, now they'll start counting.
The 50 move.
I don't think he's gonna torture him for 50 moves. Yeah, there we go. What a crazy game.
Wow. And how he lost his bishop. The bishop was anchored on E4. It was beautifully untouchable. And then he moved his bishop, and then it was a